James Banks here for Up Close Gamers. I'm here with Grubby again. He's just finished 4th at the ESWC. How are you feeling after that game against Marine King Prime?
Not so good. I'm disappointed I didn't make it into top 3, and I felt like I could have gotten more out of it, but I was making some mistakes. The feeling that I take away with it is that he's good, but he's not unbeatable for me. That's a positive thought. But the sad one is that I lost 2 times to the same thing, and I really only have myself to blame for it. I know what I should have done, but the tactic caught me off guard, and 4th game was just you outplayed me in the 4th game, but like the first 3 games I feel like I could have gotten more out of it.
So could you just talk us a little bit more through them games, like what particularly you think went wrong from your perspective, or what you could have done better now you've looked back at it?
Well, I think my adaptation in game 1 to his opening was correct, but I failed to wall off correctly. In game 2, I did a 4-gate because he would play it too risky, and it allowed me to control the game, and it went perfectly well from there onwards. In game 3, I did the same opening as game 1, and he did the same opening as well. And that's anticipation on his part, because the opening he does is pretty bad against normal play, but when I go 15 Nexus, it's good, and he picked to do that on maps where Protoss does go 15 Nexus, but he couldn't possibly have known I'll do it for sure. So I feel like I got a little unlucky with that, but it's also smart from him. And then considering it's the 2nd time I tried it, I was expecting it, and still my response was not sufficient. So that's just kind of bad by me.
So let's look at the finals now. We've got Stefano versus Mana. You played against Mana, and I'm sure you played against Stefano before on the ladder and etc. in practice. Who do you feel's going to win it? And do you think it's going to be a wipe over for that person, or how do you think the game's going to go?
Yeah, I've played against them both. I usually do a bit better against Stefano than against Mana. I think Mana's pretty good at PvP, even though he claims he doesn't like it. I like PvP, but I think he plays strong. As for Stefano, he has really grown recently to be a very, very scary player, and I think as such he will probably defeat Mana. I think probably it'll be like 3-1 score. That's my prediction. Mana has what it takes to win, but if I just think back last time Mana was in the finals against the Zerg, I think it was DreamHack. He was against Dimaga and he lost 2-3. And Dimaga is not so good against Protoss as his other matchups. So I think Stefano will probably kill him quite hard, 3-1, 3-0. But I hope to see Protoss do well. So go Mana, even though I like the both of them. They're really cool guys and they really deserve to be there.
Now, one thing I wanted to ask you was, we saw recently White Ra's going to be forming a team of Protoss. Is there anything like that you consider doing, like making a team Grubby, getting more players on the Grubby brand?
I'm considering it, but I don't think it'll be anytime really soon.
Okay, well, you've also been to China a lot back in your Warcraft 3 era. You had loads of fans there. Now, do the same fans translate? Do they follow StarCraft 2 and they support you in the same way?
I think, a lot of them, they support me even when I switch game. Some of them are foreign exchange students. They're like in France and in US, and they come and they still show their love and their support. So that's really satisfying for me to find out, and it's really good support for me. I think, maybe some people, they don't like StarCraft 2 as much, but anyone with a love for esports, and when they see what StarCraft 2 is doing for esports, and the fact that it's still a really, really good RTS, the best one in esports right now. I think I still have a lot of fans from Warcraft, and that's also why I'm still doing the Warcraft 3 commentaries. None of us wants Warcraft 3 era to be over, but at the same time I'm also fully embracing StarCraft 2, and I'm glad that a lot of people follow me in that.
You said about commentating and stuff that you've done. Now, when are you going to be doing another commentary event? Because a lot of people really love what you were doing where you were commentating your own event, but do you feel that may subtract too much away from your gaming, your actual playing?
Commentating during an event?
Yeah, you were commentating your own event?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, we have a GSS Pro every month, and I commentated the first 2, but the 3rd one I'm going to also play it, and I'm only going to commentate it if I get eliminated or something. So I just hope to do well in the event. I don't get any special treatment, probably the opposite, in order to avoid any conspiracy theories. But yeah, I'm gonna play it, and I hope people will enjoy my games as much as my commentating.
Back still on the Grubby brand, your t-shirts. Now, we spoke about this off camera yesterday. Everyone loves your t-shirt, you've got your Grubby bag. How soon do you reckon we'll see them being sold now?
Well, my partnership now with ESWC clothing is kind of finalized, and if I'm correct, we should have it within 1 or 2 weeks for sale or something like that. So I hope we can make good on that promise. I think the order's been made. We should have it soon. And we'll definitely make some announcements when they're able to be sold finally, because we've had a lot of people asking where they can get the jersey and the jacket.
Keep an eye out for that, fans. So, finalising this up a bit, any last words, anything you want to say, anyone you want to promote to?
Thanks to all my sponsors, thanks to all my fans, thanks to James Banks from Up Close Gamers, and thanks to ESWC for creating an awesome event, and I really enjoyed my time here, so see you guys.
Thank you, Grubby.
See ya.